We made it through Oklahoma.
We are in Texas, Shamrock, Texas. And I have several stops along Route 66, and this one is on my list of favorites.
We've been here many times. Last time we were here, they're pet friendly, so hopefully Herky can go in with us this time. Sorry for the road noise. We're right along the route here.
In the movie Cars, I believe this was the tire place, right?
Yes, it was the inspiration for that. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's go inside and take a look around. We're having a great day. The weather's cleared up and everything is awesome. Quick peek inside. We're going to take you back in, but we want to come out and talk a little bit.
So in 1936, this was built. And I overheard her telling somebody else that apparently somebody out east had inherited this, and they gave the instructions to tear it down and sell the lot. And the bank here in town bought it and gave it to the town, and then they fixed it up to preserve it for Route 66.
So you can get yourself an ice cream in there. They got a gift shop in there. So we're right along Route 66. Let me show you what the lay of the land looks like. So this is Route 66 coming down through here. We just crossed the border from Oklahoma to Texas. Texola is down there. We come right up through here. This is 83, which runs out to the interstate. So let me cross the street here and I'll show you what this looks like. So I think you can get a better viewpoint from over here. You see Herky and Nancy are there looking around a little bit. So there was a gas station on this end, and then the U-Drop Inn Cafe was there. There was a bus station here and all kinds of stuff was going on. So from what they were telling me inside, that this was a hopping place that was open 24 hours a day, had a garage and a cafe, bus station, gas pumps, the whole works. It was pretty hopping place back then. Today it's actually pretty hopping today, because there's several people in there. I would say there's probably 20-30 people in there right now just looking at it. So let me walk around. I wanted to get this look from this side of the road, because you get a better view here. So let's cross back over.
So they have a variety of meals, like lunches you can get here, and ice cream, and pie, and soda. So we're having ice cream. Yum.
I've decided that I'm having a strawberry ice cream with whipped cream and a cherry. The interesting thing is, we're sitting at this booth right here, and in 1962, Elvis was sitting in the booth next to us. Just a little bit of information here, but yeah, Herky's down the floor waiting to lick the whipped cream out of the bowl when we're done with it. So, all right, we're gonna enjoy our ice cream, and then we're gonna get further down the road. Okay, we finished up our ice cream. We're enjoying the sunshine. The skies are blue. Yesterday was pouring down rain. You know, one of the things I think is interesting here is you have this iconic gas station from years ago, and they've installed a Tesla charging station at the same gas station. That's pretty interesting. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get back on Route 66. So now that we kind of blasted through the end of Oklahoma, we're going to get on Route 66 and just continue traveling that way and see what we run into. We got Jack parked across the street, and we're headed that way. We're headed west. To our next stop. Herky is upset because we left him in the van. So we're at the Devil's Road Museum in McLean, Texas. We've seen this many times, so we're not going to stay very long, but we at least wanted to stop and take a look at it and show you guys. So, oh, there's Nancy. What do you think?
Well, the first time it was amazing, but this is what, our 4th or 5th time, so yeah. It's still pretty cool. But anyway, McLean, if I understand it right, once the interstate opened up, this town kind of became a ghost town overnight. Isn't that correct? So it's kind of sad to drive around its streets and let's go inside.
They have quite the collection of barbed wire related objects. I'm going to show you something I think it's interesting right here in front of us. They talk about the sandstone posts that they did, and you know, the wire has to run through there, so you would stand on this or sit on it and turn that brace around and drill holes in there so you can put the wire through. Pretty neat. This museum is no charge, and so it's, you know, it's definitely a nice place to get out and stretch your legs and look around. That they have quite a collection of different items here, and all, you know, the history of barbed wire. Look over here. Okay, Herky is content again because we're back in the van next to him.
I came out early and started the van because I was afraid he would get too hot. So that's why Ed
was bored stiff in the barbed wire museum.
Well, it's like my 4th or 5th time I've lost count. It's like going to the dams, you know. I've been to a ton of dams, so, and fish hatcheries. So anyway, we're going to get back on the route, and we're going to go up here and see an old gas station, I'm told.
It's just a couple blocks up the road.
Yeah.
So
I've got our handy dandy book, and if you don't have this and you're going to do Route 66, you really need this book.
It's called the Easy Guide. It's the Bible of Route 66.
Right.
So if you're going to take it, like I've said many times here, we're not really like doing Route 66, but we're jumping off and seeing some things we like to see.
Some fun stuff.
Alrighty.
Car just pulled in next to us, and we are parked whopper jawed, so we better go.
Not very many places to park a trailer here, so.
No.
Alrighty, let's scoot on up the road a minute. Right, just right up the street on 1st Street in McLean is 1926, I believe it was. They built this gas station. This is the first Phillips 66 gas station in the state of Texas, and so they have it preserved here. It was built and then leased out, and they've got a really nice reproduction going on here. I have been here a few times and I enjoy looking at it still, but boy, they've done a really good job on these gas pumps. And you know, look at here, I want to show you something. You know, so back in the day, this is, you know, this was the lift, I guess, you know, where they drove the cars up on there, and they could work on them right outside the gas station. Back when they used to actually work on cars at gas stations. But this is, from what I understand, this is not a reproduction. This is the actual gas station. So I'm enjoying looking at it. Nancy, not so much. But Nancy and Herky are sitting in the cool van. We're in Texas, so it's hot here, you know. So they got this all set up. Look here, here's the, where you could pump, you know, it's got the pump all set up here. You could pump the oil out, and here's a crank. They had these oil cans that you would set underneath there and then turn that, and it would, you know, put oil in your car. But so I was just sitting here thinking about, so you could get ethyl right here, or you could get regular gas. I remember some cars, you know, burned ethyl. That was a high octane gas, or I don't know, they call it unleaded plus nowadays or whatever. But yeah, and then look at there is an icon of transportation right there. The old Astro van pulling the runaway camper. All right, since we are on a fast track here, I'm gonna get back in the van here, but let me point something out to you. So here's Route 66. It came down through here, so you've got westbound on this side is a one-way street, and then through there is the eastbound going back towards Chicago. So if you're headed towards LA, you'd be coming this direction. So you can imagine there was thousands of cars that came through here back before the interstate. All these businesses would have been running, thriving businesses, and selling stuff to travelers and tourists, people coming through. And then you know, there was a factory down there where the barbed wire museum was a factory at one time, and you know, a lot of people worked there, made their living here. Pretty cool. Okay, let's get on the road and get down to the next stop.
On the side of the road here in Groom, Texas, they have one of the large crosses, but at this one they have the 12 stages of the cross, Via Dolorosa, from the time he was judged until, you know, they nailed him to the cross and then they took him down. And then over to the left of where we're standing, they have like the Last Supper, and then up kind of on a hill they have the 3 crosses. And then in here they have like a chapel and a gift shop, bathrooms. It's very nicely done, very, very well kept. The grounds are beautiful.
It's a very peaceful stop, so it's right alongside 40 here, or Route 66.
Right.
And it's just a nice place to come and reflect and rest from your travels down the road. Let me take you over here to the edge of this building. We probably won't go inside, but I want to show you the fountains. I think you'll really like that.
Well, first walk the circle, the 12
Okay,
stages.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, do that, and then the Lord's Supper, and then go into the fountain. It's gorgeous.
All right, let's take a look.
Just had dinner at the Big Texan Steakhouse, and a fly bug at me, and we got here just in time. We got here like at 4:30, went right in and sit down, and now I've just watched the 3rd tour bus unload, and there is a line out the door. So we're so thankful.
Yeah, take a look at this.
And you can't move inside. Look, we got our Texan cups, can you see? So we're pretty happy right now. We're staying at the Cadillac Ranch RV place tonight. It's like $42, but we need showers, because it's a good thing there's not smell-o-vision, because we smell.
All right, we got Jack parked over there. The camper's back at the campground.
With Herky.
So we're gonna end this. We had a good time here.
Yes.
Thanks
There'll be more tomorrow.
There'll be more tomorrow.
Good morning. For our second day on Route 66, we're going to start at the Cadillac Ranch. But right now we're at the Cadillac Ranch RV, where we spent the night last night.
So we pulled in here real quick last night. No reservations. We got a spot.
And we needed showers.
It's been a few days since we had a shower, so we did that. So just right down the road is the Cadillac Ranch. We just met a couple from the UK, and we've been chatting it up with them. It was really, really enjoyable talking with them. So you can't miss this. It's the Second Amendment cowboy in these Cadillacs. You can't miss that. So, all right, let's get on the road. And we just got maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road, and we'll be getting out again. So hang tight. Hi everybody, we made it here to Vega, Texas on Route 66. Now this is really easy to pass by. If you're going down Route 66 and you get to the stoplight in Vega, you have to make a right-hand turn or left, depending on which, if you're going either east or west. But you got to go into, like, there's the courthouse right there, the town square, and they have the Melbourne Price Culture Museum. It's a free museum. You got to go see that. And then there's a restored Magnolia gas station here that's really cool. We're gonna look at the gas station. I'm gonna show you some stuff around the museum I think you'll find is interesting. Right as you come into town is this Magnolia gas station. Magnolia Petroleum. So they got this restored gas station here. You can see that, you know, there was pumps that used to sit right here, and people come in, fill their tanks up with gas. I think this is really cool. I like the surface structure of the gas station, how it's got these pebbles, and so they got it restored really well here. This station was built along the Ozark Trail, the dirt road that connected Vega with Amarillo and Adrian. The Ozark Trail that would become Route 66 turned north, that was now a four-way stop. So this gas station was commissioned in 1926. And the station stood here for many years serving customers came through. So anyway, you can see on the inside they've got it all fixed up. Pretty neat. Over here is the courthouse and the town square. But the gas station, oh look there, there's an arrow, kind of like the twin arrows. It's pretty cool. Let's go look, see what the plaque says. It's just a sculpture commemorating the Comanches. So this is a main thoroughfare going through here, and it's really loud with these trucks. As you can see across the street over there is Jack and Little Dude. And so we're gonna go down here to the museum. I've actually already been inside checking things out. We're not gonna go inside and film, but I want to take you to the grounds of the museum. I think you'll find a couple things over here interesting. Let's walk over here. Here's what I walked over here. I want to show you. They've got a blade here from one of these windmills, and I seen that from across the street. I thought, I gotta run over here and take a look at this, because as you come up through on 40 or Route 66 from through Texas, man, you see tons of these wind farms. So they got a display here as part of the culture of the area. They got a lot of wind generation of electricity here. They got the thing all tied down, really cool. Look at here. I've never been up close to one of these. See, they got these little fin things on here. I don't know what they do, but they got a pretty cool mural on there. Look here, they've got a ramp here where you can walk up inside this thing. So let's go up and take a look at it. So this is where it would bolt on. Oh wow, it's quite a bit bigger than what I thought. So it weighs 2,600 pounds. The cost of this thing is $225,000. It's got a length of 120 foot or 38 meters. That's I think this is a first for me. I don't think I've ever seen the inside. I didn't realize that these were hollow like this, but yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way back, but I guess a guy could. There's the this is what it looks like. So it's all fiberglass. There's the view looking out. And I'm glad I walked over here, because this is an interesting thing. What you think? Let me know what you think about it. I think it's pretty interesting.
we made it to the halfway point. Not that we've gone from beginning to the end, but we're just in the middle. So the halfway point is always
Route
fun.
66. So
for Route
halfway
66.
between
Chicago and Los Angeles.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica Pier.
So we're gonna look around a little bit, but first things first, we gotta go inside and get us something to eat. Now we don't know what we're gonna get yet, but
it may just be a piece of pie.
Might be, you never know. So
yeah,
let's go inside and eat, and then I'll come back out and show you. All right, we went inside, got us something to eat. We got a hamburger. Crowded, and there's a lot of people in there. So I think this is, you know, a major stop on the route here. This is the midpoint, like we mentioned before. So it's 1,139 miles either way. So you can go from Santa Monica to Chicago, 1,130 miles either way from this point. So they got a stripe painted in the road, and I don't know if this is exactly midpoint, but here we are. It's a pretty popular stop. So they have a restaurant and a gift shop inside. We didn't, believe it or not, we didn't go in the gift shop, but we did got a hamburger and we split that, so it was pretty good. All right, we're gonna get back on the road, but good stop and a lot of fun.
we made it to Tucumcari, and this is famous for the blue swallow behind me. And at nighttime, its neon is beautiful, but I don't think we'll see it today, do
Not
you?
today, we won't. So back in the day, travelers would travel across the desert, come over the hill, and they'd see the lights of Tucumcari and find them a place to stay for the night. There was...
And 100%...
refrigerator there. There is so many old hotels here in this town.
Yes.
Iconic stop on Route 66.
This one has like a little garage next to your room that you can park your car in, which I always thought was so cute.
It's cute. So much fun being here. I really enjoy it. Okay, I've been here a couple times, but I've never been inside. So one of the things I thought I would do this time is go ahead. It's only $3 admission price. Wasn't bad at all. So I thought I'd come in here and take a look around. They got a small museum, and it sits right next to the track. Now the Amtrak hasn't ran through here in decades, but they still have an active track outside here for freight trains. But one of the things I really like about these old museums and our old railroad offices, stations, that's what word I'm trying to say, is just the architecture and the way it's built. So this one has got masonry sides, but the top is wood, and so it's really cool. Let me turn around and show you. Isn't that neat how they got these beams up there with the hardware to hold them together? I really like looking at stuff like that because I like to think about, you know, the people that got up there and put that together all these years ago. Of course, they're long gone, but their handiwork is still here. So they got different uniforms and some of the tools that are used, and the clocks. Of course, time was very important, so you can see, you know, the schedules here that they've got. I think it's interesting, and enjoying looking around. Well, what the heck just happened there? Oh man, I am sorry. So we've had this happen before, SD card failure, and we went on from Tucumcari and went all the way down to Albuquerque, New Mexico. In the next video, you'll see that we actually spent the night at a Cracker Barrel parking lot. Had it all set up, a really awesome video there for you. But you know what? What we had so far was just too good to trash the whole video. So I hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far. Next week, we will be at the Albuquerque Balloon Festival. We start our morning there at the Cracker Barrel in Albuquerque. Sorry for what happened there, but yeah, these things happen. We're not professionals here, folks. We just do our best to show, you know, what life's like on the road. So, hey, stay tuned next week. I think you'll really enjoy it.